What's up, guys? This is Tim. Um, Starting this channel. Raw, uncut, no edited videos. Just want to have a talk with you guys, and just talk about life and talk about my experiences and try to help some people get through some things, um, some hard times. Some anxiety. Just some things that we all go through, and that maybe I can help some of y'all. Because I've been through a lot. And currently going through a lot. We all are. um Nothing's pretty out here. It's all turmoil, and we all going through things. So I understand. So a little bit about me. My name is Tim. you know um from the good old Buckeye State, Ohio. Not extremely proud of that. I mean, it's just Ohio. It's cool. The weather ain't great right now. Just sitting outside in my car, outside the gym, of course. My daily, what I'm always doing and how I'm always carrying myself. I'm 33 years old. Not old, not young. You know, just figuring it out. Like most men. When we come into our 30s, we start tightening up on life. But yeah, just want to start a channel, and I've been thinking about doing it forever. You know what I mean? And no time is better than now for me. You know what I mean? I really want to make this channel to reflect, to give you guys some good talk, some good content, and some things that I think I can bring to the table, and some things that I think would be interesting for some people to see, and hear. So I'm 33. I'm from Ohio. Tim. Hi. I have two beautiful children, 8 and 3. I honestly and actually right now have another one on the way. So woohoo, happy about that. Blessings. You know what I'm saying? Procreating. Bringing new life into the world. You know what I'm saying? Happy about that. So blessed to be in my position to be able to take care of and to provide for everything that I'm able to do for them is more than a blessing. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't be happier. You know what I mean? He never gives us anything that we can't handle. I firmly believe that, and I'll stand on that. I want to talk about why I'm making this channel. Accountability. I want to hold myself accountable, and I want to be a person that practice what I preach, and I also want to be a person that does what I say I'm gonna do. And I also want to let me get y'all here. I also want to be a person that people know that if I tell you something, then it's something that I'm willing to do too. You know what I mean? Not one of those people that's kind of like fraudulent. You know what I mean? Like, I hate those people that talk about being in shape or talk about reading a book and they're not doing it themselves. So I tell people all the time, like, man, that would be a great YouTube idea. That would be this, that would be that. And people have always told me, to start these channels, and shout out to y'all. One person specifically, y'all will see him soon. You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna make sure that he's in one of these videos, because he really motivated me and pushed me to do this today, and I'm grateful for that. And I should have been done this. You know what I mean? But so a few things that this channel is gonna bring. I'm gonna make sure that we bring good energy. You know what I mean? Good energy, good topics. Passionate topics. I tend to get really passionate when I'm talking, especially about things that involve life, kids, fitness. Those are things that kind of run me. Those are things that are like deep to my core, and things that I feel really passionate about, and things that I can talk in depth about, and I'll go back and forth with anybody about those. So I think that for anybody making a channel, they should focus on them things that they think are strong suits for them. And I've honestly always been a coach. I've always been a pusher. Always been a person that's trying to motivate the next man or woman, you know, trying to give game, especially when I have experience in something. You know what I'm saying? And I'm only 33. I don't know it all. But, you know, I got that half, you know, the cup is half empty, half full kind of mentality, you know. You know, you can always learn. You know, you can always learn from somebody, you know. Excuse me. But yeah, like those are some of the things that I'm gonna bring with this channel. Talking about fitness, talking about things that I do, things that I live, you know, co-parenting, you know, with my kid's mom, you know, and just being real about life and, you know, what it's like to grow up in Ohio. And one of the main things, the main reasons about this channel is I work a swing shift, you know. For y'all that don't know what a swing shift is, I work a 7-day rotation. And in that 7-day rotation, I work all 3 shifts. So I might be on first shift Monday and Tuesday, Thursday, Monday, Tuesday, excuse me, I'll be on first shift. Wednesday and Thursday, I could be on second shift. And then the rest of that week, I could be on third shift. So I could work all 3 shifts, first, second, and third, within a week before I get any days off. You know, so it's like a rotating swing shift. It's hard on life. You know, it's hard to navigate, you know, and it's hard to keep up with things when you have a lot going on and you got a crazy schedule like this. And then it's not like I'm working 8 hours every single day. You know what I mean? A lot of these days I'm working 12 hours. You know what I'm saying? Consistently, you know, 3 or 4 12s every single week, week in and week out, sometimes more. If I'm being honest, sometimes more. I'm not complaining about it. You know, I'm blessed. I'm in a great position. I'm able to do for my family. You know what I'm saying? I'm able to do for myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm able to keep myself looking good and you know, being clean, being able to come to a nice gym and, you know what I'm saying? And having nice, you know, things, vehicles, cars, clothes, clean shoes, you know what I'm saying? All of that's a blessing, you know what I'm saying? All of this stuff can also be replaced. Don't forget that too. If you see me looking over here, it's just because I got some notes. I don't want to, you know, veer off too far from y'all. You know what I mean? But yeah. So, yeah, like I want to bring a lot of that with this channel. And I also want to make sure that I just keep it G with y'all. You know, that's my thing, keeping it G. You know, doing what you can do forever. You know, that's my saying. That's what I live by. Doing what you can do forever. And I can't think of the other one right now. It'll come back to me in a minute. Excuse me for that. But yeah, like hardships for the of the schedule. Let's get right into it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm gonna start with, because the schedule is the meat and potatoes of this whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Like if I worked a straight schedule, none of y'all would be here. None of y'all would be relating to this video. You know, I'm sure it's a lot of y'all that work crazy schedules and y'all don't have the time, or y'all don't know how to allocate the time to be able to still get things done and make time for the gym and to have energy for your kids, or to, you know, to pour into yourself. You know what I mean? And that's a big thing. You know what I'm saying? People are losing themselves in the turmoil of trying to keep up with things and the turmoil of not making enough money. So you're working more. So you're tired now, and now you can't, you know what I'm saying, like live life. You know what I'm saying? There's more to life than just working for these people, getting these people rich. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, like some of the hardships that I go through personally, I know y'all can relate to. You know what I'm saying? I work out every single day, you know, and I'm gonna talk a lot about that on this channel, because that's a big thing. And I think that the discipline of working out translates to everything. You know what I'm saying? And how you do anything is how you do everything. That's my other saying that I forgot a minute ago. But yeah, like how you do anything is how you do everything. You know what I'm saying? So some of the things that I struggle mainly with this schedule is just with it rotating all the time. You know, of course, I don't have any consistency with my sleeping patterns. You know what I'm saying? Like if my body is used to me getting up at 7 in the morning, now it's time for me to sleep in and go to work at 3 p.m. the next day. You know what I'm saying? Because I go from first shift to second shift. You know what I'm saying? With no days in between being off. So, you know, that's not so bad. It just gets difficult when you go from being up all day to now you're working at night. So now you need to sleep some point during the day. And that can get pretty difficult and pretty treacherous too, I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Because what a lot of people don't realize is that when you live like in places, like I don't live in a house, right? I got an apartment, you know. So it's like when you live in these places and people are mostly have like day jobs where they gone during the day, but you have those select few that work from home, or they don't work at all. They got spouses that stay at home and they're home all day. So I know they be wondering like, dang, when does this guy work? Like, when is he home? Like, because they're making noise during the day and I'm trying to sleep. I gotta sleep with like a pad over my eye to block the light out and stuff. It's crazy. Sleep with the TV on, you know what I'm saying, to make a noise so that I can block out some of the, the stuff that you hear or whatever. And it's cool, I make do. You do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole thing. You gonna do what you gotta do to make a living and to sustain life, and you can't complain about the things. Ain't no sense in crying over, spilled milk and stuff that you can't control. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta push through at all times, and it gets tough. You know what I'm saying? I have times where it's like, man, I could use a mental health day. That's what I like to call them, like a mental health day. But I like to think that me working out, it really helps me relieve that stress. And that's why I'm so big on working out, because working out and being consistent with working out, even just a little bit, you know what I mean, will relieve that stress of you working so much and not having that work-life balance, because I don't really believe that there is a work-life balance. You know what I mean? So we'll talk about a whole lot of that, a whole lot more. Quality of life, is another really hardship of the schedule. Quality of life isn't great. You miss out on things because you're at work at different times. It gets really hard to kind of like be there for people you love and people that are there for you. It gets hard to return that. You know what I'm saying? It's not like doing a favor for a favor, but you want to be there for who's there for you. You know what I mean? So things like that can get really out of hand sometimes. And, especially with me working 12s and, every now and again you work a 16-hour shift. You know what I mean? And I work a job where it's the number one largest privately owned companies in the world. So you can just imagine it's 24/7. It's a chemical plant. You know what I mean? So it's nonstop running. So with that being said, like, you're going to be with the program or you ain't going to be here, kind of deal, And with that, it comes with a lot of pressure, you know what I mean? It comes with a lot to deal with, a lot of different people, a lot of different personalities, you know what I'm saying? But quality of life, I'm big on it personally. I'm big on keeping myself together and keeping myself in line and in tune with certain things. I mean, you're going to have your highs and your lows, your peaks and valleys. You're going to have a lot of that just with life. I mean, that's just life. You know what I mean? Nobody takes a punch from life. Like if life swings on you, life is going to knock you down every single time. I'm a firm believer in that. And, it's all about getting back up. It's all about getting back up and just going back up to the bat, you know what I'm saying, and taking another swing every single time. You know what I'm saying? Every single time. Especially now with me having kids, and getting older. I'm seeing it now more than ever where I got to be that voice. I got to be that person. I got to be the first person to get up. I got to be strong for me. I got to be strong for my kids because they depend on me. It's not time to get tired. You know what I mean? Like, it's not time for that. Like the times of it being easy and being smooth and being sweet, I didn't know I was in those times when I was in those times. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gonna deal with what we got going on and we gonna make the best of it, for sure. We gonna live life and we gonna live it on our terms, the way we want to on this channel. You know what I'm saying? I hope that all the people that watch this video and see it, understand, they can relate, they feel me, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm a real person, you know what I'm saying? And I keeps it G, like 100% of the time. I'm a good person at that. I never mind doing for somebody that ain't never done for me, and I don't expect nothing in return. I'm just blessed to be able to do for people. You know, but just to keep it going, you know, I want to talk about taking life serious on this channel also, you know, because I don't think enough people out here, enough men out here are taking life serious, you know, and I don't think people are taking life serious enough, and it's kind of disturbing, you know, what we going through on the day to day and what I'm seeing and how things are moving. And man, I feel for some of y'all, you know. I feel for myself at times because I got to deal with y'all. You know what I mean? And for some of the guys that just don't know better, you know what I mean? Like, man, y'all, come watch this channel. You know what I'm saying? Let me learn you something. You know what I'm saying? Let me help you get there. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm all about that push. I'm all about helping the next man get there. Because how you gonna get there? A man knows what to do by watching another man. I'm a firm believer in that. You know what I mean? So with me having an 8-year-old son, I'm a smooth example for my son at all times. You know, I'm a firm believer that being a father is like being on reality TV. You know what I mean? It's like nonstop reality TV. You know, it's the same pressure I feel being behind this camera, even though I don't know y'all. You know what I'm saying? To some degree, but even more with my son, because I know what's ahead of him, and I know what he got to bring to the table. I know the kind of fire that's got to be in him, got to be on him to keep certain things away from him. And I know he needs to see that to understand that that's what he got to bring to the table, if you get what I'm saying. You know what I mean? So it's not sweet, it's not smooth, but it's life. And, you know, the strong shall survive, you know. And we're going to make sure that we put ours in position 100% of the time. We're going to make sure that ours is winning and that he understands, you know what I mean? We're going to make sure that there's going to be a lot of goal setting on this channel. You know, I don't know how many videos or how consistent I'm going to be just yet. I wanted to make sure I made this video today because I said I was going to do it, and we all about doing what we say we going to do. You know, we're going to set some goals. I'm going to use y'all to help me, you know, kind of hold myself accountable, because I'm going to be making these videos and I'm going to be doing X, Y, and Z in front of these videos for y'all to keep, you know what I'm saying, for y'all to keep me accountable, you know, like, comment, subscribe, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, just watch along with me as I go on these journeys and as I give y'all these experiences that I be having, you know what I'm saying? Because I be going through a lot, you know what I mean? And it's cool. It's just day-to-day life. You know what I'm saying? It's all about motivating others and motivating the next person and doing the best you can do for you. You know, don't compare you to anybody else. Just be the best you. You know what I'm saying? Be yourself. You know, everybody else is taken. Be yourself. You know what I'm saying? And I think that a lot of people don't know themselves, and they don't know what they like because they're so busy watching somebody else and what they like. And that can be a hard thing to do with so much social media and stuff like that in your face and whatnot. And I want to go on record and say that I don't have a social footprint, you know what I'm saying, any social media whatsoever. The only social media that I even have is this right here, this YouTube channel. And I keep it that way because I have my reasons. You know, a lot of stuff is over sexualized in the world, and I don't want to be a part of that stuff. You know, I don't know what this demon time is about, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how that got popular, why it's cool, like, but yeah, I don't want none of y'all here. You know, if y'all here on that, leave now. You know what I'm saying? Put a thumbs down, actually. Yeah, do that. So yeah, I want to show y'all how to be a good person if you don't know how to be. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know what you don't know, and that's cool. We're not here to judge. We're not here to tell you right from wrong. You know what I'm saying? We here to be motivating and to tell you that, hey, look, it's okay. Like, we all fall short, but we got to get up and we got to get back on the horse every single day. You know what I'm saying? Also on this channel, I'm gonna be talking a lot about, you know, my short kings out there. You know what I'm saying? Got a lot of love for y'all. You know, short people are way cooler. No, I'm just playing. But I am 5'5", 5'5" and a little something. Give me my little something. All right, chill. But anyway, I'm 5'5", 175 pounds. Still on my fitness journey. You know, getting better every day, every season, every year. I'm be giving a lot of gym advice because I've been working out about 15 years. I've tried every diet you can think of, every workout plan you could think of, anything you could think of in that space I've done, and I know what works for me. I was 215 pounds at 5'5", so you could just imagine I was a roly-poly out here, you know what I mean? And didn't even know it, you know what I'm saying? I was getting compliments. People, well, guys anyway, guys would tell me like, you know, like, damn, man, you look strong, like you look, you know, you work out, and I thought I was doing something, you know what I mean? I thought it was something that it wasn't. But man, I tell you, I figured out a few things that I'm gonna discuss, of course, in another video. You know, this is just my introduction and telling y'all what I'm gonna do. But of course, I figured out a diet that works for me. We're gonna talk about that later. I figured out how my workout regimen needs to do for me to get in shape. And man, I got in the best shape of my life. I lost over 50 pounds. And if I'm being honest, I lost over 50 pounds of fat too. You know what I'm saying? So visible abs and things like that are a thing of the future, are a thing of the present, are a thing of, they're never going away. I don't care what we got to do. We're keeping the abs. You know, now that we've experienced life in this new skin, in this new representation of ourselves and the confidence that comes with it, we're never going back. You know, we're going to keep pressing forward and we're going to get better. We're going to put icing on the cake for sure. And then we're going to drag some people along with us. You know what I'm saying? Because if you want to kick it with me, ain't no sheep around the wolves. You know what I'm saying? So if you a sheep, I'm going to know immediately, because what I'm going to be talking, we're going to be speaking the same language. And if we not, that's cool. You just won't be kicking it with me. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, like, I want to wrap things up just by saying a few things and saying, like, thank y'all for coming and watching the video. If you made it this far, you know, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Thank you sincerely. You know, you don't have to do nothing. You can come here and just listen to me rant and talk, because I am a ranter and a talker. You know what I'm saying? And a coach, a life coach, motivator, you know, all about the next man, you know, or woman, excuse me, for my ladies. But yeah, like, thank y'all, appreciate y'all, and I'll see y'all soon. Thank you.